Hello Rob, this is my video submission to the Hello World project. I reviewed both the PM, AM, and as well as the other videos quite a few times just to get it right. I had a problem with the loop continue on and it just got stuck, and so I started this project probably about 3 times, and in this version I got it running perfectly, at least the way that I am satisfied. I hope it is also to your satisfaction. So I'll begin by the beginning here. The package Hello World HW, meaning Hello World Homework. I have imported the Java Utility Scanner right here. Just as a side note, the author Isaac is presented right here, and then the public class Hello World HW is exactly as the package statement right here. The public status void main string arguments is the main method which will run when we run the program. Start is where the program starts. I have the start notation right here. Here's my initialization portion of the program. The int age is at the high value, so I simply put 999. The int count at a low, initialized at a 0 value, and then here my last declaration is the scanner in. It imports the scanner class, which is part of the import utilities. In the object is the name we give our object of the scanner class. So here we have our first while age is greater than 0, and the while loop runs over and over again. Our first output right here is the system out, println. So I have a string which is flanked by these quotations, hello world, what is your age? And then the ln portion simply returns that cursor onto the next line. And the next input is input using our copy of our scanner class. We use the next in method to wait for an integer. And that's within this portion of the code right here. Using the equal sign, we evaluate that the right hand side to reassign to the left hand side, which is the age variable. And then output, we use a string using the ages, and then colon, and then the plus sign is our concatenating symbol, and the ages are what we defined earlier. Here we have the next part of our code is the if then, using age is greater than 17 to give and then our true, we write our first true statement, which is you're old enough to vote if it's greater than 17. But if it's less than, we will simply put sorry, not old enough. Oh, I'm sorry. It'll go to the next if else. The next if else is age is greater than 20. The true portion of this statement is system out println. You can have a beer. False part will show sorry, you're not old enough to drink. Wait till you're old enough. And then I added another if else statement, and I put age greater than 65. So the true portion of that if else is going to be congratulations on your retirement. We make an assumption that if you're that old, then you're able to graduate. And then the false part is I just put a statement saying, or a string, sorry, get back to work. Meaning you have to continue working. And then the loop while count is for 5 times, and then the count concatenating 1. Here the count loop ends, the age loop ends right here in the stop of the main method. and then the Hello World class ends right here. So let me show you, let me run this program. I'll have it running right here. It asks, hello world, what is your age? I will simply put, I'm going to start with this low value first, 17. And it'll return, sorry, not an older, age is 17, sorry, not old enough to drink, wait till you're old enough, sorry, get back to work. Hello world, what is your age? I'm going to put 18 here now. It'll say, you're old enough to vote, sorry, not old enough to drink, wait till you're old enough, sorry, get back to work. And then I'll put in, let's say 22 on this one. It says, you're old enough to vote, you can have a beer, but you are not at the age of retirement yet. So this last version I'm going to put 88. And all true statements are presented here. It's saying, you're old enough to vote, you can have a beer, congratulations on your retirement. And then it asks hello world again because right here we need to enter, to stop this program, the while loop runs over and over unless we enter 0. So I'm going to enter a 0 at this last run through of this program. And then it says, sorry, you're not old enough to drink. Wait till you're old enough. Sorry, get back to work. But the program is now ended at 1 minute and 30 seconds. So I hope this satisfies the assignment. I've really enjoyed learning how to program. This really took a long time. And this past week, I know that you had had a very challenging weekend, and so I didn't want to trouble you. But I walked by the office to see if you might be available, but that was the day that you were at your funeral. And also, Carol wasn't available this whole week either. I did happen to get some advice from the Learning Center down at the library, but they were not able to kind of figure out a problem I had. I had a loop that was going over and over, and I couldn't get any of my outputs to come out other than the first line, which was hello world, what is your age? It just kept on asking that over and over again. So I rewrote the program, and still to this moment, I don't know what happened, but I got it to run successfully now at this moment. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Look forward to Monday.